Good morning, everyone. My name is Jordan, and I will be your facilitator for the next few hours. Today, we will be talking about a very interesting topic: critical thinking and problem solving decision making. According to Google search, critical thinking is the objective analysis and evaluation of an issue in order to form a judgment. The keyword being objective or without bias. Problem solving, on the other hand, is the way by which solutions are developed to remove an obstacle from achieving an ultimate goal. These two are connected. Without proper critical thinking, the way we state a problem can be inaccurate. Even the method to come up with solutions can also be affected without proper critical thinking. Let's explore these two very interesting topics in the next hour or so. Sit back and enjoy. This is what we call a masterclass. The difference between a masterclass and a normal training class is focus. The focus of a normal class is just on the training itself. In a masterclass, the training still plays an important role. However, there is more emphasis in the application and retention of learning. Unapplied training is useless. Pag hindi natin ginamit kung ano yung napag-aralan natin, baliwala. Sinayang lang natin yung oras natin, oras ng teacher, at saka yung pera na ininvest para sa ating kaalaman. We simply wasted the time of the teacher and the student. So, we wasted money for the also for paid trainings, di ba? Na binayaran, sayang din yung pera. It's unfortunate that almost all training programs, karamihan ng training programs, ay tumitigil lang sa actual training. Wala siyang sustainability, wala siyang kasunod. Pag natapos ang training, tapos na yan. In our masterclass, the training is only the beginning. Dito pa lang nagsisimula. May mga activities na makakatulong para maproseso at magamit ng mga uma-attend ngayon, kayo, ang pag-a-apply ng inyong kaalaman sa araw-araw na buhay nyo. Papaliwanag ko, I'll explain it in the next few sessions. In more progressive companies, for an employee to be part of the succession pool, no, sa karamihan ng mga kumpanyang magagaling, bago ka pumasok sa succession pool, hindi basta-basta. Kailangan, dinevelop ka na, binigyan ka ng sapat na kaalaman, at in-apply mo. Hindi lang yung umattend ka ng klase, pagkatapos successor ka na. Hindi. Karamihan ng mga magagaling na kumpanya, they have to make sure that kung ano man yung natutunan mo sa development plans, ginagamit mo rin. Hindi lang attendance, no? Hindi lang nagpakita ka lang. Trainings are meaningless unless knowledge is applied. Lahat ng masterclass natin ay magkakaroon ng feedback form or feedback mechanism. Kasi kailangan po nating malaman kung kamusta na ang pag-apply dun sa kaalaman. May halaga ba or is there value in the application of the knowledge? Naintindihan bang maigi? Did we understand fully the lesson that it was applied correctly? So these are a number of the feedbacks that we were talking about. Again, trainings are not about sitting and listening only. Trainings are about application. Yung pag-a-apply ng kaalaman na natutunan. Trainings are useless kung hindi naman natin naintindihan ng maayos dahil kay guro o hindi natin nai-apply ng maayos kasi hindi natin masyadong naintindihan. So, yung first feedback will be coming from the actual training itself. Right after all masterclass trainings, we will ask them what I learned. We will ask you what I learned in the training. So, maiksi lang yan, no? Wala pang 5 minutes. Fill upan nyo lang a few questions and then yung sinasabi nyo, i-commit nyo na kaalaman na gagamitin nyo, bibigyan din ng kopya ang inyong immediate superior. Management, your managers, our managers are supposed to be part of our development. Not only from the sense of pinadala tayo sa training, but also in the sense of observing how we are progressing with whatever knowledge that we learned, and also providing opportunities na para ma-apply nyo yung kaalaman nyo. No? So, we need feedback also from your direct superiors and sometimes even clients. No? And they have their own feedback mechanism there. See, it's under the link direct superiors feedback. Now, the question about application is sustainability. Kasi hindi naman pwede na i-apply lang natin once or twice ang natutunan natin. It has to be applied frequently so that it becomes a habit. No? So we're gonna be checking up regularly, no, or almost daily, on your application of whatever knowledge that you learned from the last masterclass. And we're also gonna try to understand pa rin, ano, na how did you apply it? May naintindihan ba kayo? May nahirapan ba kayo? And so on and so forth, right? And again, this survey takes less than 3 to 4 minutes. That's 3 to 4 minutes out of a few hundred minutes that we have every day. At the end of the 2-week journey, so hopefully we have enough experience and opportunity to apply what we learned, with the help, of course, of our managers. We're gonna create, a mini thesis. Kailangan natin makita or ma-share ano ba ang natutunan natin sa paggamit ng kaalaman na bago in the last 2 weeks. Madali ba? Mahirap ba? Ano ba ang pwedeng ma-improve? Ano pa ba ang kailangan natin? No? So we're gonna fill up a small mini thesis. It's gonna take you only a few minutes. And because of this feedback, you're gonna get to learn to be observant on using the skill. Kasi may nagpapaalala sa inyo. And this will be all automated emails. You will be able to process the experience itself. No? Kamusta naman yung paggamit nyo? Ano naramdaman nyo? May maganda bang kinalabasan? Diba? We need to process the learnings that we apply every day so that it gets reinforced. So lalong lumalim ang ating kaalaman at paggamit ng bago nating kaalaman. Yun. The first part of 2 parts, 'di ba? Meron tayong dalawang part, pero basically may 5 topics to sa loob, no? Critical thinking covers the following items. Of course, logical reasoning, kailangan maayos ang ating pagrarason. Understanding bias. Lahat tayo may bias. Maniwala man kayo o hindi. Lahat tayo. Merong pinapaboran, merong nai-impluwensyahan tayo ng ating mga bias, and seeking relevant information. So that's item number 3. Kaya kailan tayo maghahanap ng tamang impormasyon para suportahan ang ating pag-iisip. Number 4, 5 whys. Ito yung narating mo na ba kung ano yung punot dulo ng problema, or ang sinosolve mo ba very superficial or symptom lang at hindi yung actual na problema. And then of course number 5, every great man will always have a process to follow. Hindi yan nanguhula, no? Lahat ng mga magagaling na kakilala kong leader sa mundo ay may sinusundan silang proseso para sa mga kanilang ginagawa. Hindi yan yung bahala na at hindi yan yung nanguhula. So let's cover the first one.